Today's adventures with Sailing Learning by Doing start off here. Beautiful little anchorage on the mainland of Sumbawa, Indonesia. And they end up here on Moyo, offshore island, beautiful little tropical paradise with the world's nicest waterfall. Don't take my word for it. Lady Diana thought so too. So come enjoy it with us. So this is us, little family of 3, just out there doing it. We're living on a very minimal budget, spending little and living large. This is Marie, hailing from the mountains of France. And this is me, big buffhead from New Zealand and Switzerland. And this is the newest addition, baby Eli. He's nearly 6 months old now and he's lived more than half his life on a boat. Speaking of the boat, this is the one we have currently. Trade Runner is her name. She's a 39-foot Crowther wind speed catamaran, beautifully built, fast little ripper, keeps us safe and gets us where we want to go. We couldn't do this without some great sponsors on our sides. Rockner, Highfield, Subtech, Volcom, Indiana, and most of all, most importantly, our best sponsors of all, our patrons. Thank you all very, very much. So as the sun came up, we motored out of our beautiful little anchorage. We'd actually been there a couple of days, had it totally to ourselves, bar a few local fishermen on the sand spit there. Absolutely loved our few days there, really relaxing. Anyway, motored out, flat calm seas. We were thinking, oh, it's going to be a 30-mile motor over to where we wanted to go. Not long after, the wind popped up 15 knots, pretty much straight on the nose. Well, 30 degrees, but you know, Trade Runner doesn't mind pointing pretty high, pulling the sails hard, pull down the main sheet traveller, and boom, off we went, 8-9 knots. During the mad dash you guys watched, I was pushing the boat pretty hard and just trying to get max speed all the time. Now with the baby on board and with Marie and, you know, just easing our way into this new life with all of us on the boat, I'm sailing a lot more conservatively. I've got 2 reefs in the main most of today, the head sail also reefed, and she still gets along great though. I mean, we were still doing 8.5, 9 knots most of the time, and that was in 16, 17 knots of apparent wind, so talking 12 knots of true, maybe 11, 12 knots of true wind. So she gets along so good. I mean, I could have been doing 10, 11, 12, 13 knots with all the sails up, but the main thing is we were all comfortable and everyone was feeling safe, and we still got there in record time. How's life at 9 knots, baby? All good? Are you happy? Are we happy? Yeah. How are you feeling, babe?
Okay. I think because I'm a bit stressed, I'm a bit feeling not seasick, a bit dizzy.
This was just the optimal sail. I had fun. Marie and the baby were comfortable. We got there without any breakages. And yeah, with Eli, we're starting him early. His training's begun already and he loves helming. Alright, we're on Moyo Island right now. And this is the football ground, it's a famous one.
The players are a bit lazy.
Look, there's a goat up on the veranda. Hello.
And a beautiful rooster.
We're here to go up to a famous waterfall. Oh, there's a very loud motorbike behind me. So this waterfall is called Mata Jitu. This was made famous by...
Delos.
No, not Delos. She wants to say La Vagabonde. But actually Lady Diana came here before she died. Slightly more famous than La Vagabonde, sorry you guys, but you don't quite rank with Lady Di. But yeah, she came here a long time ago, obviously, but she's the most famous person that's come here.
Of the resort over there.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a resort.
There's a resort for movie stars and like a bit like private place for really rich people.
It's a really famous place just a few miles around the corner, and she stayed there and then came here. Anyway, they say it's a 2-hour walk. We don't think it'll be that long, but we've bought the stroller for baby just in case Marie can't transport him that far. Hey, quieten down. There we go, that worked. Anyway, we're going to wander up here, but these waterfalls are crazy, crazy beautiful. We'll show you all this soon. How are we doing, babe?
Doing good. Baby's sleeping. And we are lucky with the weather. It's not too sunny. It's not too wet neither, no mosquitoes. To be honest, I'm quite happy we decided to come here today.
country babying.
So we are almost there. We abandoned the trolley on the side because it was a bit too bumpy for babies. So now it's Vernon in the end, but it's probably a few meters we can hear the water now. But yeah, it's gonna be really nice to go in cool water after this walk. It was a bit longer than what we were remembering, but that's alright. With this weather, that was okay. Oh, look at that, baby! Ooh. Beautiful. You could go in the water. If it is looking a day in paradise, the video is not showing the number of doubts we had before coming to this waterfall. We were not sure this adventure will be nice and safe for our son. Eli is still only 4 months, and I was worried about the hiking time, that the track would be not too much in the sun, the stroller would be able or not to go on the track, the temperature of the water, and the mosquitoes at the waterfall. On top of everything, I realized when we were halfway to the waterfall that I forgot the bag with the change and the swimsuit for Eli, and that made us feel like terrible parents. But the learning by doing lesson we had in this adventure is, if Eli is surrounded by us, his parents, if he can sleep somewhere safe and comfortable and I can breastfeed him at any time he needs, everything is alright. If traveling with a baby can sound challenging, in fact, if we are respecting his rhythm and taking care of his basic needs, he can enjoy a lot of our adventures on the sea and on land. At the end, we just used a cotton fabric belt I had to make him a new nappy after the swim, and off we go. Everything was good.
I would really love to film Marie right where she is now in the sun patch with the drone, but I can't fly the drone and hold on to baby at the same time, so it's just a GoPro shot. It's definitely a challenge with him trying to be artistic at photography and getting the shots that I see. It doesn't allow me to take the time I would have done in the past to get shots, or like walk up to climb a tree or whatever it is. I can't do it with him. And I can't ask Marie all the time to look after him, but look at this beautiful shot. But I am super stoked that today, this is Eli's sort of first, well, biggest land mission adventure by far, and we took him, it was like a couple-hour hike up here and walking along these gnarly tracks like this all around the waterfall, and that we can do this and film at the same time. I mean, he's not going to remember it obviously, but he can remember the footage one day. He can look at it, and I'm super stoked that we can do this sort of thing with him still being so young. I'm super proud of Marie to, you know, allowing it to happen, because obviously the mother is very scared of things happening. But yeah, baby wants to talk. What are you going to say? What are you going to say? Eli's so excited to do things. So excited to do things. Wow. But he's probably pretty happy to get back in his stroller soon and have a sleep on the way down the hill. As I said at the start of the show, we've got some awesome sponsors giving us the gear, the equipment that we need to really feel good on this boat. But our best sponsors, our absolute favourites, are our patrons. You guys give us cold hard cash that we need to buy our food, our fuel, our internet connection, fix the boat when we need to haul it out when we hit a reef stupidly. And for that, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We couldn't keep doing this without you guys. If any of you viewers are interested in becoming a patron, we would love to see you. We'd love to welcome you aboard. Anyway, we'll see you all next week. Bye bye.